Well, luckily they have managed to erect a containment field around the Santa Claus. The biohazard has been contained. I do wonder though, because I remember being a kid, and I know I wasn't that dumb. I was capable of thinking for myself. How are the adults going to answer the questions that the kids are inevitably going to have? It's like, mommy, mommy, isn't Santa going to get us all killed? I mean, he climbs down the chimney tonight. Isn't he going to spread all of the pestilence amongst the children of the world? Like, well, how is the government going to fix this problem, mommy? I'm not kidding. I mean, kids are smart, all right? The first conspiracy theory that they debunk is the Santa Claus. Okay? And they managed to do it without fact checkers and without social media. It's like when they tweet about Santa Claus, you don't see Twitter putting a blue check mark and it's like, this claim about an old man sending gifts to people everywhere has been disputed. No, like kids eventually get to figure it out on themselves, right? So I would love to hear some of the conversations that the family gets to have when they see this abomination. And by the way, like, my opinion, just so we're clear, is that you either do something properly or you don't. Okay? Like, if you decide that you can't just have a Santa sitting there in a mall with the kids without risking someone's health, then don't do it. Like, there shouldn't be a dial on this. Because when you spin the dial, you get to the abomination land. Just don't have it. Just don't have it. If you decide that you can't do it proper, don't do it at all. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. In fact, I would take it even further and say that the idea of a Santa in a mall is ridiculous. First of all, there's no gender diversity within this type of profession, right? Like, women can't be Santa Claus. But that's not the main point. The main point is the commercialism aspect of it all. You know, like, I never understood it. Doesn't exist here in Europe. But how do you explain to your kid if you go to a mall and he sees Santa, right? And he talks to Santa Claus, and then you remember that you had some other important things to shop that you can't find in that particular mall, and you go to another mall and there's another Santa. Like, how does your kid rationalize this? Like, does he know that there's something amiss? Well, what does the kid ask when they realize that they have been betrayed at such a personal level? Will they put two and two together? Maybe you can say he's like Naruto and he does the Kagebushi no Jutsu and he's in all the malls at the same time, right? But anyway, apparently this is not why I wanted to make the video. The real reason is that some 4-year-old from Illinois got crushed by what he likes to call, and I'm not kidding, bad Santa. The entitlement on this child, right? It's like, Santa Claus, I need this. And Santa goes, no. Bad Santa! But yeah, no, like, apparently Santa Claus made this kid cry. And it's the only reason that this actually is in the press to begin with. Because if the kid didn't cry, then this wouldn't have been an issue, right? But no, the kid has pissed his eyes. And now the mainstream media is all on this story. You know, it's a scoop. It's a thing. Well, I don't know. Like, what is the thing? Well, apparently the kid wanted a Nerf gun for Christmas. Which, you know, is something that, like, every single teenage boy wants. I mean, they want weapons. Like, I'm not kidding. Before the gun was invented, kids used to play with swords. You know, like, they pick up sticks and they do the click, 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 the sword fighting. It's what little boys do. You know, I know this scratches the brain on some people, but it's literally what Boys Will Be Boys stands for. It's like, yeah, boys are a little bit more active. They come home and they're covered in grass. And the mother panics and it's like, oh, we told him not to do these violent games. Oh, he's going to join a gang, isn't he? He's going to become a career criminal. It's like, no, darling, just calm down, okay? Boys will be boys. For some reason, Americans think boys will be boys. It's like, yeah, it's something you say when little Billy goes to gang rape Susan. You know, it's just weird. It's like, no, that doesn't mean what boys will be boys mean. It just means that they like active stuff. You know, they like superheroes. They like fighting with sticks. They like Nerf guns. And apparently he found a hippie Santa Claus that the internet named Woke Santa. And the hippie Santa Claus does not want to trade firearms for children, okay? He doesn't want to give the Nerf guns. And because of that, little Billy started crying. And this is now a major event. This is what everyone focuses on, which in my opinion is like, I mean, out of a country of what, like 300 million people, one Santa Claus did not want to give a gun to Billy. Like the Santa tried to rationalize, like he tried to engage in an intellectual debate with the child and said, like, no, like Santa is peaceful. Okay, he does not provide weapons of war to little kids. And if the little kid had some based parents, he should look Santa in the eye and said, the right to bear Nerf guns shall not be infringed. You know, like that's what little Billy should have done. If he was my kid, that's what little Billy would have done. Or maybe the parent would be like, you would not give toys to my children? You're not the real Santa, imposter. And just ripped his beard off. It's like, aha. And then the kid would be like, Daddy, how did you know? And it would be like, because the real Santa would have brought you the best Nerf gun ever, you know? Real Santa is American. We made this Santa here in America with Coca-Cola, damn it. But yeah, no, so like now everyone is shocked about this. I personally, like, look, the guy they hired was obviously not the man for the job. You're not supposed to engage into intellectual debates with the 4-year-olds. Alright? You're supposed to just make them happy. Just smile and yeah, you're going to give them whatever. You know. Then again, like, what if the kid asks for something unreasonable? You know, what do you do then? That would be difficult. Like, what if the kid asks for an account to a specific red website? Yeah, Michael DeCarlo IV called the Illinois Mall Santa Claus who rejected his request for a Nerf gun to be a bad Santa. DeCarlo appeared with his parents, who described what happened to their son at the plaza and blasted the employee, who was reportedly dubbed woke Santa on social media for denying their son's request. I don't think it's like really woke. I mean, even a hippie would be anti-gun, and like I kind of get it. Like maybe you want to get into the role where you're like this kind old man that doesn't give like. No, okay, it's a woke Santa. You know, changing my mind. It's a woke Santa. Even if he doesn't agree with Nerf guns or guns, that's fine. But it's not his job to tell my son no. It's my job to tell my son no. You know, good point. I mean, at the end of the day, like. The Santa is an extension of the corporation, and this is like yet more about corporations trying to teach your kids on what is right and what is wrong. So you know what, like fine, no, the guy has a point. The New York Post reported that the politically correct mall Santa told DeCarlo that he wouldn't bring him the toy, which caused the 4-year-old to cry. The exchange was captured on a video by his grandmother and then was posted on Facebook. The video shows the Santa denying DeCarlo request, saying nope, no guns. When his mother clarified that he was asking for a Nerf gun, he said, nope, not even a Nerf gun. Oof. Oof. Well, I know for whom this Santa voted for, I'll tell you that. If your dad wants to get it for you, that's fine, but I can't bring it to you. He then asked DeCarlo what else would he like. And at this point, DeCarlo started to cry. I was in shock, Sabella told Fox and Friends, adding that she went over to her son and consoled him. I just wanted to get him out of there. It's not like he asked for a unicorn or a puppy. He asked for a toy that they sell in every retail, even at that mall, she said. I know that for some parents, they don't allow Nerf guns in their homes. It's a personal choice, and that's fine. We respect that, but it's mainstream toy, so I was really taken aback and not prepared for all of the kind of reaction. I mean, to be honest, it is a mainstream toy. Even in Romania, where we ban guns and it's very difficult to get access to a firearm, there's still plenty of toy guns everywhere, and kids like to play with them. I mean, heck, even like video games. Just like almost every single video game at one point is going to have an NPC with a gun in it. So, you know, I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, I don't know. The moment he dressed in a Santa Claus, he thought he was going to change the world. He's going, you know what, I'm going to get access to kids now, and I'm going to lecture to them about how to behave in life. He noted that fortunately a bad thing ended up turning into a really good thing for Michael and a bunch of other little kids everywhere, so we're happy about that. Michael was referencing the actions of the mall and toy company Hasbro following the event. And yeah, everyone is apologizing, and apparently they don't want personal opinions to be imposed on children. Yeah, good luck with that. You know, like if your child is going to use the internet, they're going to have to abide by the personal opinions imposed by the social media companies. And sooner or later, the video gaming industry as well. Like, if you want to play on PlayStation, they impose their personal opinions on you. Like, recently, PlayStation 5 announced a cool new feature that when you're voice chatting with friends, they can listen in, and if you're saying problematic stuff, they can ban your account. So no, while I do respect what the mother is saying, I mean, this is a good lesson in life for little Billy. It's like, no, companies are going to give their personal opinions onto your kids, whether you like it or not. It's just like the dystopian future we're moving towards if things continue the way they are. But hey, you know what? Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments section, how would you have reacted if your kid was there and the Santa tries to infringe on his right to have Nerf guns? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the comment section.